Alright, this is the dumbbell bench press, and you're gonna have those feet flat on the ground. Your back gonna be flat. Back will be flat, and you're gonna bring those elbows down to your level with your back here. And again, you're gonna keep your hands, the dumbbells, right over the chest line, and pushing those dumbbells straight up in the air and bringing them together. Remember, we're going to protect those shoulders by only bringing those elbows level with your back, and keep the dumbbells over your chest line. All right, so this is the dumbbell bench press. All right, this is the dumbbell incline bench press. Again, we're still working the chest. You're basically gonna keep those feet flat on the ground and get on the incline about 45 degrees, and you're gonna press it over your head. Again, the dumbbells are still coming to the chest line and not your actual neck. They come to the chest line and then right above your head here. So this is the dumbbell incline bench press. Alright, this is the barbell bench press. In the barbell bench press, you're going to start out with your feet flat on the ground, with your back flat on the bench, and you're going to lower this bar down to the actual chest line and not your neck. A lot of young athletes will tend, I guess I can't say young, but weaker athletes, they will tend to bring the bar down to their neck, and that's actually going to hurt themselves. But keep the bar over your chest line and push it straight up and down. Your elbows will go no further than the back. If you do, you actually risk injuring your shoulders when you go all the way down. So this is the barbell bench press. Feet flat, back flat. Bar goes from your chest line and straight up over. This is the barbell bench press. Alright, this is the seated overhead dumbbell press. In the seated overhead dumbbell press, you're going to bring those elbows down from your shoulder and press the dumbbells straight over your head with your palms facing out again. Remember, you're going to bring it down to your elbows at 90 degrees or to those shoulders, and you're going to press it over your head, bring the dumbbells together. Again, this is a seated overhead dumbbell press. Going to work those shoulders and just load that bar for this strength phase of training. Again, this is the seated overhead dumbbell press. This is the standing overhead dumbbell press. You're gonna stand and you're gonna bring those elbows level with your shoulder, and you're gonna press it over your head, bringing the dumbbells together. You're gonna keep your body in a straight line position without rocking back, and just push those dumbbells straight over your head with your palms facing out. Alright, so this is the standing overhead dumbbell press. Very great exercise for your shoulders. Again, body stays straight, no rocking. You're gonna bring those elbows stuck to you at your shoulder height, and you're gonna raise the dumbbells over your head. This is the standing overhead dumbbell press. Alright, this is the standing dumbbell alternating bicep curl. Basically what you're going to do, you're going to have those palms up, palms out, and you're going to keep the elbows stuck to your side and just curl the dumbbells up to your shoulders. So remember, it's a little different from the hammer curls, but you're gonna have those wrists out, palms should be facing out, and you're going to keep the elbows stuck to your side and just curl it up. It's going to work those biceps. So this is the standing alternating arms bicep curl. Alright, this is the standing barbell bicep curl. Basically the same thing. Anytime you're working the biceps, you're going to keep those elbows stuck to your side, and you're going to curl that bar up, keeping those elbows stuck to your side without rocking back and forth. This is the standing bicep curl, and you're going to use both of them at the same time, obviously, and just keep those elbows stuck to your sides without rocking back and forth. So this is the standing bicep curl. Alright, this is the seated hammer curl. The seated hammer curl, anytime you're working your biceps, you're going to keep those elbows stuck to your sides, and you're going to raise them up. Remember, thumbs will be up in the hammer curl, and try your best not to rock these elbows back and forth. Keep them stuck to your side. Imagine that you have a nail going straight through from this elbow to the other elbow, and you are just going to be curling up with the thumbs up. All right, this is the hammer bicep curl. All right, this is the laying dumbbell tricep extension. Remember, you're gonna keep these elbows stiff, and when I say stiff, I mean not rocking back and forth, and you wanna just lower those dumbbells right above your head. Remember, elbows go down, hands go down to about 90 degrees of the elbows, and then you're gonna just bring it up to your elbows straight again. This is the laying dumbbell tricep extension. All right, this is the laying barbell tricep extension. In laying barbell tricep extension, we're gonna keep our elbows stuck right here at the same position, and we're gonna lower it straight down. All right, taking the bar right above our head and keeping your elbows straight. You don't want to rock back and forth. You'll see this a lot of people. They're gonna rock these elbows back and forth. But just remember, we're gonna work the actual triceps on the back of this arm, and we're gonna lower it down to a 90-degree angle, whereas we're coming straight on up. So this is the laying tricep extension, and very great exercise for triceps. All right, this is the actual barbell squat. Now in the barbell squat, you're basically gonna lower your hips down, push your hips back first, and lower your hips to your butt is parallel to the floor. All right, so remember, we are working our legs and working our butt, so we're gonna push our heels down into the ground. Okay, keeping our toe up, and as we squat up, we're gonna push with our heels, with the heel not lifting off the ground at all. This is the barbell squat. If you haven't seen this before, it's a very basic, but we're gonna load up this bar, and we're gonna actually strengthen our butt and get our butt stronger. All right, so heels stay flat to the ground, and we're gonna push up, keeping that back flat. We're actually gonna look up to keep our back to actually protect our lower back. All right, so head stays up to protect your lower back. You're gonna lower those hips and push your heels into the ground. Push your heels and keep them flat, and just come to the top. All right, this is the barbell squat. All right, this exercise is called the dumbbell step up, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna get some dumbbells in your hands, and you're gonna step up on top of the box with your heel first, your foot flat, and you're gonna press up and just step up to the standing position. Now we can actually get a heavy load, because this is very basic. And remember, it's a strength, the strength phase. So the strength phase, we can actually load up and just remember, land with the heel first and then step up to the standing position. You will see a lot of your athletes step up and they're gonna land with their toe first, but you want them to place their heel on top of the box first, and then push the heel into the box, so you actually engage your actual butt. All right, this is the dumbbell step up, and this will actually load up your butt and get your glutes stronger. All right, this is the dumbbell step up. All right, this exercise is called the stationary lunge. In the stationary lunge, you're gonna grab a actual dumbbell, and you're gonna lower this back knee straight down to the ground, and you're gonna push with your front heel. All right, it's gonna work your butt, obviously your butt, quads, and you're basically gonna push this heel straight up to the ground. All right, remember, push the heel. Anytime you actually push the heel, it's gonna engage your butt. All right, so let's recap here. This is a stationary lunge. And we just gonna push with this front heel, keeping this knee behind the front toe. All right, so have your athletes remember, same thing as a split squat. You're gonna just bend this back knee straight down, lower it straight down, and then come back up. This is the stationary lunge. All right, so here we have the straight leg deadlift. In the straight leg deadlift, we want to make sure that our knees stay straight, that we push our hips straight back, and that we lower the bar right down our shins, and pull that hamstring We're only going to go as far as our hamstring can handle. We're actually going to roll those shoulders, your shoulder blades together, and keep your head up to protect your lower back. Again, it's very important for your athletes to squeeze their shoulder blades and have a proud chest and keep that back flat. If they're around their back, they're actually going to hurt their lower back. So the whole key is keep your head up, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lower the bar down with straight knees. And you just want them going as far as they can handle, because there will be a lot of tension on your hamstrings. So again, I'm going to stress this again. To protect your athlete's lower back, you need to have a proud chest by squeezing those shoulder blades together and keep your head up the entire time. Alright, so hips go back, shoulder blades together. I'm just going to lower that bar all the way down till you feel a pull on those hamstrings, and just come back up till your hips are forward. Alright, so this is a straight leg deadlift. Alright, in this exercise, this is the split squat. The split squat is basically, this is one of the biggest exercises in my program that I always do, and this is how you perform this drill, or this exercise rather. When you do this, it's a split squat. You want to make sure that this heel stays flat and does not come up at all, because you want to engage your butt. You want to have everything locked up, and it's going to isolate all of your butt the entire time, because in acceleration, we are first pushing with our hips, for our butt. That's the first muscle that we're actually going to fire off with. So this exercise, this is one of the biggest ones. If I had to pick one exercise, it's probably the biggest exercise that I do to get my best gains, because I can really load this up and really engage the glute. So remember, we're gonna have your athletes get a good lunge, prop their foot up on top of the box, and you're gonna have them bend this back knee. So by bending this back knee, you're gonna keep their back straight, and you're not and this front knee will not go past that front toe. So just remember, bend the back knee and lower yourself down and push with your front heel, keeping the toes up. So they have to push up with their front heel and not the front of their toe. And you see this athlete right here, he's slightly coming off the heel, and I would actually have him bring his foot up a little bit further over here. So this is the split squat. This is probably one of the top exercises that you can do when it's time for you to be in the strength phase of training. This is the split squat. Again, this is like the biggest one. Alright, so this is a split squat, and let's move on to the next exercise.